Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm bringing you a tier 5 game, or a couple tier 5 games, in the Panzer V4. So I've got a video on this tank before, I've spoken about this tank before. I mainly use it for ramming things, and you're going to be able to tell that because during these gameplays you'll see, particularly in the second one, I don't really play that seriously when I'm playing the Panzer V4. I tend to do a lot of stupid things and dick around, just like I would in the KV-5. Because again, both of these tanks I think are quite similar in that I play them for fun rather than to be super competitive. So I'm platooning my brother here because he's grinding the Swedish tank destroyer line. I can't remember what the name of the tier 5 one is, the IKV-103 I believe. So because he's grinding that line, I'm playing the Panzer V4. And you're going to see top tier, which is great for ramming things. However, at the start of the game, I'm not going to get that good a ram on anything, and you're going to see it's because a lot of enemies come from different directions, and I'm keeping an eye out for Liam, who is my brother, because I don't want the light tanks to get round him, because he's obviously a turretless tank destroyer with very weak armour to where even tier 3s can pen him. So you see, I see on the minimap that a light tank's coming round, so I turn around to go help him. Now you'll see on the minimap again behind us where I was initially going, there's a light tank that I could have got the ram on. But now I need to turn around again to deal with him. Again, because I'm just worried about people getting round behind Liam. So now I come round here and now all the action's behind me again and you just see him back and forth, not really sure where I want to go. However, you see me look at that T-34 real quick and I see how much hit points he has. And now I know there's people to my right, but in a Panzer V4, you don't play sensibly. You play like an idiot, so I'm just going to go in. There's one ram kill. The issue is that there's a Churchill around here, unfortunately. Now the Churchill is quite a heavy tank. The Matilda is obviously very high pen gun, very fast rate of fire gun. But at the moment, I can't quite go out yet because they have two KV-1s, and we don't know where they are. And obviously I'm a bit worried at KV-1s, because they are, in my opinion, the best heavy tank in the game at tier 5. And arguably the best tank in the game at tier 5. I would say between the KV-1 and the T-34, the Russian tier 5 medium tank, between, you know, which is the best tank in the game at tier 5. But to conclude, there's a platoon of KV-1s out there that I'm very worried about. And I don't know where they are, and I don't know what gun they've got. So you see, here's where a little bit of the serious nature comes out, and I'm, you know, I'm actually side scraping, and whatnot. So now we've seen the first KV-1, he's sideways onto me. And now, as we go forward, I know that we've won the game. I can play a bit more stupid now, and I'm going to try and go for the ram on the KV-1. But the Panzer V4 is a very large tank, and you're going to see I fuck up the turn round here. I'm going in, and I crash into the wall and slow down, which is a bit sad. But whatever. As you just saw there, my brother just jumped off the wall there to try and jump on top of the KV-1. He didn't manage it, but he didn't die either, which is quite impressive. So, quite a shame he didn't get the jump on top of that KV-1, because that would have been quite funny, but oh well. We won the game, I got a ram kill, I'm happy. That's usually my bare minimum for a Panzer V4 game. As long as I get a ram, and especially a ram kill on one person, I'm pretty happy. So that's a high caliber, 4 kills, 700 damage, 1300 blocks and a steel wall, and an alright bit of silver, 67,000. But, in terms of this game and how it went, you'll see that I got a bit confused at the start. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go and if I wanted to commit or not. I kept turning around, and with the Panzer V4 it's a very slow tank. So, and like it's got fast speed, but it's not very manoeuvrable, left and right. So if you have them trying to reverse the vehicle, it's very slow indeed. So, unfortunately, that is going to come into play in the next game, about the traverse speed, and you saw it when I crashed into the wall as well. But that's usually not an issue for rams if you can line them up in advance, and if they're slower vehicles. It can be quite risky to go for light tanks with a ram, because they might be able to avoid you and get round you. But you get into the second game here, also top tier, on Great Wall. Now overall I hate this map, however, it's a good thing for one reason, and that's I know a lot of light tanks like to go up to the centre and through the gap in the wall to do like a scout run. Knowing that, I decided I'm going to push up there as well and try and intercept whatever light tank is there and basically punch him in the face with my tank. So we've got 2 light tanks. We also have 2 artillery, which is a little bit scary. But as you'll see, racing up there, my brother's right behind me. And just as I said before, this tank is fast, it just doesn't turn very fast, or very manoeuvrably. So I'm going up. However, unfortunately for me, you'll see that as we come up, one light tank gets spotted. I'm a bit disappointed at this. However, there's another light tank, and it's a tier 5 top tier one. So I'm trying to get, see me weaving left and right, I get one shot into him, and he crashes into me. So that's my first ram kill. I've had a good game this game already. I've had a ram kill, I'm happy. Now I've seen that TD, and I've decided he's going to be my next victim. So as I come down here, trying to handbrake turn around the corner, and you see, just beautiful, downhill, didn't stand a chance. Now I'm tracked unfortunately, which means artillery hit me. I know they have 2 artillery, so I repair the tracks to get out the way, and also because I saw where that shell came from and it wasn't their base. Now I know where their artillery's at, I'm going to go just straight for them. I'm not going to worry about enemies to my left and to my right, not like the last game. I'm heading straight where that shell came from. Spotted 1, spotted 2. I'm just going to put a shot off on the move, because why not? Actually hit. And now, they're both hiding behind a building ready for me. I could wait and play sensibly, or it would be pretty cool if I just smashed through the building. So I go straight through. I take a shot from the RD-4 that damages my ammo rack, kills my loader, damages my turret, and kills my driver. So I pair the loader, and now I'm using the dead artillery as cover, because I know the low tier artillery have a pretty fast reload. He misses me, my brother gets the kill. There's this guy. There's my 3rd ram kill of the game. And I'm going to skip forward a little bit, because I'm going to drive all the way up this hill and round to get those enemies, but given the fact I've got the driver, it's going to take a while. So, as I come down the other side, unfortunately with a dead driver, it turns even worse than usual. So I have to lose all my speed in order to turn around, which means the ram isn't going to be that impressive. However, I'm fighting him, this guy is going to damage my gun, and then my team's going to cap. And capping was the right choice for them, because the 2 tanks left alive on the enemy team after I kill this guy is a captured KV-1 and a KV-1, who are almost on full health, and are top tier. So the team capping was the right thing to do, because even with me in a Panzer 5-4, with a damaged ammo rack, a damaged gun, a damaged turret, and a dead driver, those 2 KV-1s, again, it's not always the tank, it's down to the person driving it, those 2 KV-1s realistically shouldn't lose to who we've got left, if we got into a straight fight with them. So I'm happy the team capped. But you saw there, I took an artillery shell in the face, just to look cool, and because it felt cool, and just 3 ram kills, not much damage, but this game was a lot more fun than the last one. So, I just decided to bring you these games, dicking around on the Panzer 5-4. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.